This is my favorite new place to do the show.
We're not going to do it from here.
We are.
No, honey.
It's my office. My corner. This is where the magic, a little bit of the magic happens.
This is the corner of the living room.
It is, but it's a great corner.
You're tucked behind the armoire. Not that it's not super endearing.
Oh, there goes a picture of you and me. It just fell off the wall. Hey,
see, it's a bad omen.
You want to switch hats? We can switch hats. How's that? Look at this. Oh, corn tortilla.
No, thank you. Okay. But how delightful that you have them in the corner of the living room.
Magnifying glass. You've got it's all happening right here. This is
where the magic happens.
Zoe misses something. She comes over. She goes, "Dad, where's the thing?" And I go, "There's 4 of them." And then she goes, "Thanks." I love this corner.
It's a magical place.
I do. You know where else is magical? Park City.
Skippy has been there all weekend long, suffering for his art. Not ours, because I don't like suffering, but for his.
Oh my gosh.
There's been an amazing array of celebrities this year.
But by the way, may I say, we are up to almost 200.
He's really outdone himself this year.
He is frightening.
Skippy, our excitable ginger and celebrity correspondent. You may also know him as 41-year-old virgin Skippy, or just IamSkippy.
IamSkippy. IamSkippy.com, right?
IamSkippy.com gets you on all of his social media.
And this is what he does in Park City for Sundance. Here we go.
By chance? Oh,
Hi, buddy. How are you?
You do remember me. Cool. Thanks, Jason. Thanks, publicist. I appreciate it. See ya. I really do think he remembers me. I hope so. That was Aquaman. Yeah. Hey, since there's not a million people, can I get one this time?
Sure.
Okay, and I'm not sure if you remember me. I got you when you were here with with Kings of Summer.
Oh, no way.
So anyways, just wanted to say hi and thanks and welcome back to Park City.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure seeing you again.
You're awesome. Thank you for being so kind.
Yeah,
you were mobbed earlier, so I really am glad that we got our 2 seconds. Yeah. Oh, and can you say hi to my friends Todd and Erin and Rudy?
Sutton, Erin, and Rudy?
Yep.
Perfect.
Hi,
Sutton, Erin, and Rudy.
Thank you. Welcome back. See ya.
Thank you.
Thanks, publicist. Okay, so got Kevin Smith. I knew he was going to be here, so I brought my Mallrat shirt. And the fun thing about Kevin is that Kevin made a video called Virginity Rock. Making fun of the fact that I'm a 41-year-old Mormon virgin.
Well done, sir.
And then the other fun thing that we have in common is you were doing at midnight. You had done a game show, like a Price is Right thing. You had your name tag Kevin on it.
Yeah.
And when you went to commercial break, I said, "Kevin, can I get your sticker?" And you said, "That guy right there."
Yes.
Handed it to me. It's still in my car.
That's because I'm still courting you, man. It's tough to find a 41-year-old virgin.
You know what? If you want to be the one that takes it, I mean, like, if you're a gentle lover, I guess.
Is such a crass way to put it, Skippy. It has to be offered as a gift.
You know what? There's some people that are on bucket lists. You might be the one. I have friends that are on H3H3. It's a YouTube channel with 8 million people. Can you say hi to them?
Yes, this is me adjusting the shot. Hey, everybody. This is me and Skippy from Sundance. Sorry, we're looking directly into the sun.
Thank you so much, man.
Good
You're the best.
you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I love it. See you, man. So, John, the last time you were here, I gave you an oven mitt.
Yep.
This time, I gave you a paddle ball.
Paddle ball.
What would you say you might be using more in real life, everyday real life?
Paddle ball, for
paddle
sure.
Ball? Yeah.
Good choice, Skippy.
Is it a pretty good gift?
Really good gift.
You're going to get tons of free stuff from people. Maybe the best free gift you'll get while you're out there. I love you so much.
Thanks, dude.
Like, seriously, you're one of my favorites. You were, the year that...
Is that it?
The year they made a documentary about me, you were in it. So you're in my documentary,
that's awesome.
Sundance Skippy.
Yes.
If you ever get the chance. So thanks for starring in that.
Absolutely.
Love you.
Thank
there
you
was
for
no
my
royalties, though. Yeah. Otherwise, I get, and we didn't make any money. Sorry about that. Love you, man.
See you, man.
The Todd and Erin Daily Stream is brought to you by PC Laptops, with desktops and laptops starting as low as $7.99 with a lifetime parts and service warranty. They fix phones, too. Go to PCLaptops.com.
All right, welcome back to my favorite new studio. It's the Todd office.
Honey, we're in the middle. We're in the corner of the living room behind the armoire.
Need a stick that's shaped like this? I have one.
And it's shellacked.
Ukulele. Got one. Out of tune. I like being in the corner. I have everything I need. It's just like, I can find stuff like that underneath the couch when the remote gets lost. We have tortillas. So anyway,
Still wondering about the tortillas, but I'm gonna let that go.
We've been putting this off as far as we could.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm from New England.
We don't really have a choice. We're
don't.
gonna have to go with the Patriots.
And we go with
thing.
the Red Sox. Now, I got to tell you, I have hated the Cowboys forever because I felt they were a bot team, and I understand. I get it. I understand. Yankees, same thing. And I know there's so many haters out there for the Red Sox and Tom Brady. The only thing I will say,
Tom Brady?
yeah, and the only thing I'm going to say is the fact that he is 40, and I hear these people saying he should go away, and I said, what, to give younger, less talented people a shot? I'm so sorry I just said that.
The most endearing thing I found
sorry.
about last night,
I'm
though,
so
is
sorry.
his skills as a father, because he had his daughter in his arm, and that's an adorable.
Oh my
look,
gosh.
we've used Zoe as a stunt baby before. Small, adorable children are called stunt children because the camera will linger on them longer. It's
Oh, they're so
research.
cute.
And he had this adorable daughter with him. She's got little pigtails on, and the commentator went, "What do you think, little Susie?"
Which
or whatever.
you never do.
And she's about to go blah blah blah, and that talentless child and. Brady was on it. He pivoted just enough that she's like off the mic.
That's great.
He takes the mic, he's talking, she's still going, ah, like she's got stuff to say, but he's still holding his daughter and he's kind of jouncing her and he like answers everything effortlessly. And I'm like, you get triple bonus points, my friend.
Well, it's funny because, watching the entire game, you watched it too, it was a defensive game. It's like no one wanted to go to the White House.
That was a really low scoring game, wasn't it?
Period. That's all we're saying.
It was so sad.
All right, stop talking now. You want to talk about Gates
You want to
now?
go with Adam Levine taking off his shirt?
Yeah.
Halftime Maroon 5? And
No,
how
no,
the
first of
rappers
all-
had a lot of there were big chunks of dialogue that were kind of bleeped out.
First of all, where do you find jeans that ride low like that don't make your butt sag? Because I noticed that, he's got, here's his belly button, and here's his belt line.
If
He's got the 12-pack going.
Wouldn't you take your shirt off too if you had built up to that? I would be like, I'm showing this to everyone on the planet, and you will
I
look at
would go
it.
to 7-Eleven with that. I'd go to the car wash, and I'd get out in the car wash and dee. But yeah, no, he was. I thought it's like, oh, suddenly your clothes are off, and I was like, okay.
Maybe it was hot under those lights, but
I
probably I have worked my butt off for the six-pack, and you will enjoy it. I'm okay with that.
I mentioned it on Facebook, and everybody said, don't body shame him.
Oh, that's right. All right, another big thing happening over the weekend, Puxatawny Phil.
Oh,
now,
that
I'm
little
holding
groundhog.
I'm holding on for this, and I think
Oh,
every
my
one of my
gosh.
friends in the Midwest is like, oh, thank you, God, because he did not see his shadow, which means it's going to be an early spring.
6 weeks
Which
early.
makes me very, very
Which
happy.
is good, because I had my recipe ready to go, which is kind of like a pot roast, except with Groundhog. Yeah.
Well, it was very funny, though. It all comes from a German legend. This is if a furry rodent casts a shadow on February 2nd, winter will continue. If not, spring will come early.
Right.
But the thing that's so sad about this, I never realized this. It's a Gobbler's Knob just outside of Puxatawny.
The movie.
Because it's just all folksy and adorable. Well, New York Mayor Bill de Blasio skipped attending the Staten Island Groundhog Day
What?
ceremony in 2015. That was because the year before he had accidentally dropped
The groundhog?
the groundhog, how because they lift the groundhog over their head, and he apparently had accidentally dropped the groundhog that perished a week later, which was
No,
Super-
you were lying.
No,
you were lying.
no, super-
They are tough.
super bad
Oh
juju.
my gosh.
And then, of course, he wasn't the only one. Apparently, former Mayor Michael Bloomberg was trying to do the same thing. Oh, look at this furry little fella, and he bit him right on the shoulder.
Nice, because they got
That
teeth
groundhog
like this.
bit the mayor, not the other way. You could be confused.
Interesting. Nice.
So I felt like kind of like the groundhog was trying to hold his own. I was prepared to respect that.
All right, you want to tell me something
It
good
is
here?
pretty cool. Are you ready for this?
All right, tell me something good, shall we?
All right, we've talked a lot about first responders on the show, and I think all of us have realized what a powerful position this is. And this is one that is fraught with unimaginable turmoil and pain.
You were the person walking into the chaos.
Think about this, the PTSD, and we've all become super aware since 9/11, and all the things that we saw about those men and women who ran into the inferno, that ran into all of the danger and did everything they could to save these
And
people.
may I say, a lot of those people were not trained.
Well, this is what's interesting. There's a yoga instructor. She's a plucky little thing, Olivia Mead, and she said, I think yoga is going to help. Now, here's the deal. There actually is a lot of therapeutic yoga programs for for post veterans and for
Oh, I didn't
first
know that.
responders who are no longer in that line of work. It's part of really powerful therapy programs. So her point was, okay, that's great, but first responders are on their jobs for 30 years until they retire. They see death, trauma, death, destruction, loss, the worst of humanity, and then they have to go home and be like a dad, or a wife. And she says it's brutal. And so one of the biggest problems they've had, more first responders committed suicide last year than those who were killed in the line of duty.
Wow.
Which is heartbreaking. And she said there's a missing skill set in the first responder training that helps them deal with the trauma of what they're doing. And so she had actually approached a couple of different people. She went to the Los Angeles Fire Department, said, look, I would be glad to help. I'd really like to do this for you. And he goes, I've got all these sort of like alpha male guys. And he says, I don't think any of them are going to do this. So she began volunteering twice a week at the fire department. She would show up on Tuesdays and Thursdays with yoga mats, and sometimes people would join her. And But it started building and building and building, and it was unbelievable. Suddenly, after she finished, everyone was doing it, and they carried the program on.
They started feeling better and better.
Then she targeted the behavioral science section of the LAPD. Now, this was interesting. They had a high command staff. The detectives weren't clocking out. They were working 24/7 and dropping dead of heart attacks. It was almost an epidemic. They literally had a wellness day like, you can't do this anymore because it's killing you working like this. And she said, this is the first thing. And so she got them started with the training session. So she's now at the point, Yoga for First Responders works with 35 police and fire departments across the United States.
That's really cool.
Denver, Wichita, Massachusetts, the Chicago Police Academy. This is a required lesson, a required session now for them.
Once you make it required, though, becomes gross.
But here's something they found.
But no, I know it is a good thing.
But now that she's been doing this for the last 10 years, here's something interesting they found out. The breath work helps with the CO2 tolerance in the body. What they were finding with the firefighters who were going through these yoga programs with her, that their firefighter air bottles were lasting longer. Traditionally, they last about 15 minutes if you're in action, and then you've got to pull out
But you
or
have
whatever.
breath control,
She said they were lasting up to 20 minutes.
There you go.
Because they could go in and work longer because of the breath control. But the thing is this, she said, in the end, what really matters is that they're finally getting a skill set that's going to help them process what they're going through. Because it's true, they are seeing unimaginable loss.
I saw a great story of a first responder, I think it was fire, and he would come home, and before he went in the house, he would stroke this tree, and it would take all the negative away from him, and then
I will carry your negativity for you. You'll be okay.
And then he goes in and is a dad and a husband.
It's something I can't even begin to imagine. So what she's doing here is amazing, and the fact that she's able to convince these sort of macho guys, I don't do stuff like yoga, and then all of a sudden everyone's doing the downward dog. That's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Cool story.
All right, so we're in my office. There you go.
What am I going to do with this? A paperweight?
Yellow Pages.
It's the Yellow Pages.
Just got delivered the other day. I can't throw it out. What is that?
Is it a pity thing?
It is a sad thing, and it's just like.
You know how they just throw it on your driveway now? Come on, don't throw it. Oh, don't take it right to the. Oh, you're taking it right to the garbage can.
It's a paper drive. So if you came to the city, you were an alien, and you came to the city, only that many people lived here. Only that many people.
So sad.
You know what's scary?
Yes.
Is Gates.
Bill Gates?
Yeah.
him.
Take me back to 1999, would you?
What do you want to know about 1999?
Well,
That's when Prince said we would all be partying, but...
Like it was.
Yes,
that
indeed.
date.
Uh-huh. What else?
What else is going on technologically? What were we doing?
We were starting to get into, it was becoming widespread where people are really understanding the logic of PCs and how we could get on the internet, we could communicate with each other. And first it was just recipe swapping, and then painful little chat groups. I remember those.
Well, at one point there was one person on
AOL.
At one point there was one person on the internet. Think of that. Just, hello. That's it. Bill Gates in 1999 made the following
This man is eerie.
predictions.
Okay.
All right. First of all, comparison sites for shopping. Really?
Do you ever go on now and buy just the first one you see at the first site?
Hotels,
Or do you go and compare the living crap out of everything because you've got
Cars.
50 choices?
mobile devices, phones, the way they...
Cell phones, yeah.
Cell phones, the way we use them now, he predicted. payments, financing online.
Do you remember when you used to have to go apply for a loan and then the bank would mail you a letter 2 weeks later telling you if you got the car loan?
By the mail. And now you could be drunk and in a 7-Eleven bump into the cash register and suddenly buy a submarine sandwich. That is awesome.
I'm not sure that's the greatest praise for technology, but
that's
continue.
where people do it.
Sure.
Personal assistance, as far as your phone, reminding you of things, telling you when
Alexa,
they're happening.
Siri, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Google Calendar, all those.
Home monitoring. That's all you see now. And by the way,
Do you remember Steve-O from Jackass? And he had a home monitoring system, and he did all of it so he could follow his rescue pets throughout the house.
this is five years ago.
That was his whole thing in life. Is like, I know where my rescue pets are. And we're like,
And he goes, oh, look, and he starts scrolling around. Oh, there he is. Where's the other one? Oh, he's on the porch. And it was great. And so, by the way, the video cameras, not really sold on video cameras in houses because they always show like the top of someone's head. Police are looking for this hat.
all right, what else did he suggest? What happened?
Automated promotional offers. Automated, as in...
Cookies that follow you so that it can track what you're looking at and keep popping up ideas for you.
I just looked at car tires. Next thing you know, Car Tire City.
Todd looked at lingerie for me once as a surprise for Valentine's
Actually,
Day. And I went online
did
and I'm
a
like,
lot more than once.
and I was looking at it, going, what kind of a perv is my husband? Because every single ad was like Victoria's Secret.
So suddenly, lingerie, it makes me a perv. Interesting. We'll talk later. You won't be playing the ukulele, I'll tell you that, Missy. Live sports discussion sites. Really? All these different things. Sites linked to live TV.
He predicted everything.
He predicted everything. And nothing is even offline whatsoever.
And literally in 1999, this is nothing that any of us would have expected. I'm
Online
sure there were
recruiting. Look for a job. Where do you go? Indeed or one of those spots? if you're
Glassdoor,
looking-
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
LinkedIn, all of them. It's amazing.
All right, so once again, I'd like to apologize for the Patriots winning, but I'm kind of glad, and I'm sorry.
Yay.
Because at least there was no weird calls. I think that's...
I know, because did you see that New Orleans actually boycotted
They should.
the Super
They
Bowl?
should.
They threw this huge party downtown on
should.
Bourbon
No,
Street.
they
They said,
should.
turn off all the TVs. We won't even look
No.
at them. And they did. They boycotted
should.
the Super Bowl. I don't
Yeah.
blame them.
Those people should be sent out of the country.
I do believe that
the refs.
I believe the
and their
ref-
families and their dogs.
Yeah, the ref who made that call, I believe he received a stern warning to be more careful. He
So if you-
ruined an entire team and city's lives, and he got a frown.
So if you want to contact him, he's in Siberia, and he's got a P.O. box. We think he checks it once a year. You guys have a great day. Have a great week, by the way. Enjoy the weather, and we'll talk to you tomorrow on the Todd and Erin Daily Stream. My office is, look at, there. I have a doctor's appointment here. I've got a picture of us at Burning Man there. The picture of us that were a loving couple fell on the floor. I can find that later. Behind, we have all this.
All your paperwork.
This is the
nice,
zone.
Nice to know all your expensive video equipment is piled in the
This
corner.
is the zone of me. Oh, and let me hold this
I'm
up.
sure this tells you a lot.
This used to be on the wall, but it fell. It looked really good. So you guys have a good time. We'll see you later. All right. This is going to be a
Oh,
permanent.
don't forget to like and comment on the show today or share with friends. That also enters you to win the dinner for four at Christopher's Prime Steakhouse.
All right. From the office, signing off.
Oh, I missed. Do you want to do it again? I kind of missed it. I was doing my Vanna White.
That's all right. It's over for me now.
I was displaying.
All right. Okay.